call it. I'm here today with, as you know it, Telco and Cletus. Say hello, Telco and Cletus. Alright, you sound dead like ever. Then our special guests are the leaders of Blood Moon, Diablo, Cerbis, and where the hell her name is? I'm kidding, Lexine.
It's Lexine. Hello, YouTube audience.
Hello.
Hi. Alright, guys.
Oh, this is interesting. Off to a great start.
Well,
Off to the perfect start for your podcast.
you know it. Alright, I'm gonna talk normal now because that hurts my fucking throat.
Yeah.
Tonight, we're just gonna talk
I
about...
get to tell you.
Oh, like, please!
Shut up! I'm not.
Hi,
I'm not actually.
Alright, so today
Sorry,
we're just gonna be... Tonight we're really just gonna be talking about anything, but I have a question for you, Diablo. What made you want to start BM or join it? Because I don't know who really created it yet.
Excuse me, I'm the one who created it.
Oh, sorry, not Diablo. Lexine,
Okay,
what caused you to...
make it a group question. Okay?
Alright, you go.
That's what I do,
I'll let you do this since it's you know everything.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Yeah, go.
I have to use the name mic then.
Oh my god. Alright, we'll switch chairs. We'll switch chairs.
No, I want my bong back. Go get over there.
Yeah, fuck you. Alright. Go ahead.
Okay. What made you lead up to making BM or starting it?
It was really more of people pushing me to make my own kingdom because I was going through a rough time through another clan, which I will not name. But
You don't have
it got to the point where I was pushed to the point where I was like, you know what? Let's make a clan. And I had the help of my dear friend Cerberus here and Diablo. And they've always been there for me from the very beginning.
Right.
That's very touching. That's really
That's
nice of
nice.
you guys to do that for her. That's how you know true friends like that. People that stick together, or together. I cannot fucking talk tonight. But fuck it. Basically, that is very nice for you guys to be there for her.
And the reason why we made this kingdom is just to literally give people a place to go to relax. Because most of the people in Rec Room are just very, very dramatic people.
Really toxic.
Facts.
Like, really fucking
Oh,
Yeah.
facts. Like you know Prison Life, the map Prison Life, correct?
Yep.
Every time you go
okay.
in there, you either see a kid screaming the N-word. I am not kidding you. You will see at least 3 kids in that room screaming the N-word, blaring music.
And 2 other people fucking.
Yeah, basically, that is Rec Room for you in life.
Pretty
You
much.
actually experience getting raped. I'm sorry, I gotta say it. I just gotta say it. It's true. It
I
just
need to put a
annoys me
disclaimer,
though.
this is a material
That's why I'm
episode.
happy we have the private system, so you can make like a private session for private RPs. Like for instance, Super Mario, you can just do a private RP for that because people you don't have those annoying kids that come in here. Or you can even make your own map. Speaking of own maps, have you guys ever made your own maps? And would you like to talk about them?
Yeah, there's a few that we've made. Like, well, one of them is made from our very dear lead builder, End Hunter, who has made
Shout out
the
Hunter!
War Room.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, that.
He's
Oh
one
yeah.
of our
Well.
skilled builders.
I actually, before I was one of the leaders of Blood Moon, I originally tried starting a clan of my own, which ended up becoming a massive failure.
Which
it
was
was-
Black Pearl, I'm assuming.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was the Black Pearl, but I ended up messing up very badly because I had no idea what I was doing. I thought about getting help from Lexine because at the time she was also trying to start her own clan before, which was called the Hellion Shield, was it? Or something like that?
That is a different clan that am friends with, but I do not own.
Oh yeah, right. But yeah, I originally thought about asking Lexi for help on that, but I pretty much just gave up on the idea, and then
And
like,
tables turned, and boom, I made a thing. You're like, hey, do
pretty
you want to
much,
be a part of this?
Lexine pretty much Lexine, we pretty much just RP'd our way into making Blood Moon.
Yeah.
Like we literally just I'm sorry. We
No,
literally
you're cool. No,
just
go ahead.
You're fine, this is
Okay.
a mature episode.
Yeah, fuck that.
Okay,
We're doing
well,
that
fuck
again.
then. We literally just fucking role played into making the blood moon, and without even thinking about it, we actually made it into an actual thing, which I am very glad it happened because we've had
And
a
how
lot of
quickly it's
fun.
grown.
Yeah,
Yeah,
let's
I-
be honest though.
We
Yeah.
started only we started like 2 months ago, I think. Like 2 months
Yeah,
ago.
like
2
in
months
October.
ago? Dang.
Like in
But-
October,
we-
and it's already
we
got
started,
like
2 months ago.
43 people. 30,
Yeah, we already have
Actually-
43 people.
No, he said October. That was 3 months.
Oh, you got exposed! Oh, damn!
It's always gonna be
Damn!
someone around here.
Yeah,
we
but-
did start around about
Within the
October
short
time.
amount of time we've been around, we gained a surprisingly large amount of members, and we actually got pretty known by some of the more popular clans.
Like
on
SL
Requiem.
and Undead Legion.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You're right about that.
Like I'm not even joking. One time I was remember Lexine was there. The leader of the Undead Legion, Heisenbud.
Heisenbud.
He invited me
Hi.
and Lexine over to that world, and we were just exploring. And apparently, some of the members of the Undead Legion did not know that. Which, by the way, we are aligned with the Undead Legion, and they didn't know. Some of the members didn't know that we were aligned, and they came up to me and then just said, "What the fuck are you doing here?" They literally pointed the crossbows at me, and they were just about to say, "What the fuck are you doing here, Blood Moon?" Which they didn't even know I was one of the leaders of the clan.
And Heisenbud kind of
Damn.
stepped in like, oh, they're with us. Like, oh, shit. Okay.
Damn.
Which I was actually trying to tell them, "Hey, I'm actually on your side. It's just, I know you probably weren't fully informed, but they just weren't convinced until Heisenbud came by, and he said, they're kind of doing their jobs a little too well."
Yeah, literally. Basically,
Yes,
you
we
can
need
just...
to have our guards do that at some point. So yeah.
Oh, man.
that's the thing.
All I think
Yeah,
about
that
is...
literally just said, "What are you doing here, Blood Moon? Like, what are you doing in our territory?" And I just said, "Your leader invited me."
But yeah, that's good though. That's how you know that they are going to defend their clan for anyone that goes into their territory. That is really good though to think about, because me and
Yeah,
let's be honest,
yeah.
So that's the point where I want our guards to do, Cerberus. Like if we have a
I get it.
we,
I get
we
it.
need to
Yeah,
we need to do that.
The fuck are
But
you
we'll
pointing
talk
at?
about
Why are
that
you
another
pointing
time.
at me?
Right now we're in the middle of a
Relax.
podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we'll discuss this later.
I'm gonna be honest with you though. Before I started trying to join clans and stuff, I would go into Rex Center and I would see all these people with different names. I'd be like, why do they have Kawaii in their name? And I'll go up to them saying, "Hey, what are you doing?" And they go, "Fuck off, you bitch! I don't want to talk to you." And I get blocked instantly. I'm like, God damn!
Wow.
Damn! I just want to ask a question.
the other day.
Oh my god!
Wow.
But let's
See,
be
this
honest
is-
though.
that's actually one of the reasons. That's one of the reasons why I don't go into rec centers anymore, because I'm just like, I don't want to have to deal with the fucking toxicity of a fucking 12-year-old in the middle of
Yeah.
the rec
I'm very
center.
shy around
But let's be honest. It is funny to see a level 1 try to figure out how to play the game in Rec Center. It is so funny when they're like, how do I turn? Oh, you just hit the power button on your PlayStation or turn off your computer. That's how you turn. That's actually a funny story, actually.
That's me.
So that was I think this was a couple months ago, like when I was only level 15. I was going to Rec Center because I was going to meet up with I was gonna meet up
That's
with you.
when we met.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's when
yeah.
me and him met. I was only level 15, I met him, and I was joining up with Cletus, or his old name, Cowardly Sheep with a red shirt. Basically.
Chill, relax.
Don't want to talk about my old name.
Oh no. So basically, we met up in Rec Center. I met up with both of them. We had this fucking kid, alright? He was just literally bullying the fuck... Wait, where the fuck was I going with this?
Are
I'm
you
so
okay?
fucking stupid. Oh my god, the power's too unreal. Oh my god. Oh, this is how you know I eat too much food, because I am fat. But that's alright. Alright, so...
That guy.
Wait, you can't say that yet, Shaggy, because you yet to see our inventions.
Oh no. I'm scared about that.
I think
Speaking-
Cerberus knows what I'm talking about.
Speaking of
exactly.
inventions,
Oh.
get into the inventions actually a little bit, so we get a little bit of a new little topic. What?
Can I say
Cletus,
something?
what? Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
I
Buddy.
hate that you just canceled your story. But just saying, kind of pissed
You know
me
what? You
off.
could.
Just kind of
Oh,
pissed
give
me
up.
off.
Hold on. No. I gotta do this.
Gigi!
No, I got this. I don't give a fuck, Keisha. I ain't spanish your damn story.
Okay, this is a mature episode.
Oh,
The parents
man.
slap
Yeah.
me.
That was my favorite movie to watch. Well, let's get back on topic about fucking inventions. Let's have Lexine. You want to show any inventions for us today?
Well, I have 3 in mind that I could show you, but the last one needs some context, so...
All right, go ahead and take your time.
Trust me, one of them had the context last time.
Oh my gosh, we're not
Oh
gonna
my
talk about
God.
that. We're not gonna talk about that.
I'm trying to find it.
Woo! That's a bra moment. Just saying.
That's a bro moment.
That's
That's a bro
I'll
moment.
go last if it's okay with
That
you.
is-
I'm just trying to find it. It's
Yeah, basically, I'll let
whatever.
you guys decide who wants to go next. By the way, because I ain't gonna.
I'll go last. I'll go last.
All
All
right.
right.
Well, let's be honest. I'm basically that
I
one
guess-
guy that'd be like,
okay.
"Oh, pick me last." I don't want to go first. I'm that socially awkward kid in a friend group. I'm not gonna be like,
No,
Hey,
I personally,
I'm
I
the
personally,
person who
I
thinks, like,
hold on. Go on,
The only,
Diablo.
no, the only reason why I actually want to feel like I'm going
Here you
last
go.
is just because I feel like Lexine started the group with Service originally, then I joined in
Where is it?
more or less into the group when it was first starting out, sure, but
Mhm.
these
Then
two
you
were
worked your way
doing-
up. Yeah, you
Yeah, I
worked your way
worked
up
my
a
way
little
up
bit.
originally, yes.
Yeah,
Oh, by the way,
was actually originally just me and Lexine, but then it moved up to another person who was
Mhm.
originally who was originally one of the 3 leaders before Diablo became one of the 3
Mm.
demon lords. A guy named Alistair, but
Yep.
he left
I've
because
done it
of
before.
certain issues.
Which we are not
dealing
going to
with.
talk about because that's his family
Yeah,
life.
we're
That's
not
his
going to talk
business.
about that, but
That's his
but-
business.
Hey,
but
if anyway, I'm sorry. This is my backstory. You guys talked about your shit. I didn't get to say that shit the entire time.
He's
I mean,
finally
we have
asserting
some
his dominance. He's like,
difficulty.
let me fucking talk,
Okay.
damn it.
Yeah, I couldn't talk the entire time. I was like, when am I gonna get a turn?
Go ahead, Diablo.
oh, wait, I'm going to go last.
You just
Oh,
throw
no, I have
something.
visual issues.
Well, yeah,
I
personally-
can't
extra
find my
leader?
invention.
All right, whatever. All right, go ahead.
Yeah.
My
Go ahead.
invention will not spawn inside the map, so I don't know where it is.
It might be under the.
Oh no, go
Um,
right. You can go in the middle and spawn it if you want.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't have to. Well, go ahead, Diablo. While we're waiting for the invention to spawn in, go ahead and talk about your little story, your
If
backstory.
I started out in Blood Moon as like
There it is.
actually personally I actually started out as a
I've-
higher up, just an ordinary higher up during the test and all that kind of stuff, and I actually exclaimed to Cerberus and Lexine that I felt as if I was useless to lumber in the group because I didn't know what was actually going on. I didn't know what to do. I didn't really have an idea what to do for the group because I couldn't build, but I can style stuff really well. I can recolor things really, really well.
Yes,
Rec
it's good
Room.
with the color palettes.
Yes, I am very good with color palettes in this game. I also know materials really well to actually go with all the stuff for it as well, and that's why I said I would become a stylist for the Blood Moon. And also, I showed off my sharpshooting skills as well to prove that.
And problem-solving skills that we really saw
Yes.
was useful.
Yeah,
exactly.
And then
Which
when I
actually
said-
helped in the long run.
yes, it did because you guys are gonna fail without me apparently.
Apparently.
Oh, by the way,
Um,
Diablo, sorry for cutting you off. I gotta say, congratulations, by the way, on becoming a Demon Lord. I couldn't really say that at the meeting because I was too nervous to say anything.
No, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Socially awkward.
Wait, I appreciate it though. Thank you. Next, I was originally. Then Cerberus, Lexine, and Alistair came to me and told me, "Hey, why not be the royal advisor? Because you've managed to give us a lot of good advice, a lot of good things that we need to work on, and all kind of stuff." And they told me, "Hey, be the advisor." And I was like, "Dang, okay, sure." And then I was royal advisor from then on. I did
And
work,
I won't lie,
recolor.
the role advisor is just a glorified messenger between the Demon Lord.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yes. The way that I set things up as a royal advisor was to help out the demon lords any way possible if they needed help with the rooms, training, or pretty much just anything in general, like
Or anything within the role play as well.
Yes,
Oh,
and the
yeah,
role play
yeah.
as well. As that went
decision-making.
on, yes, and decision making, a lot of decision making. As that went on, Alistair had left because of the IRL reasons, which again we won't go into.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then Lexine came to me and told me that she had talked to Cerberus and that they want me to be the next Demon Lord since of how I've helped out the group plenty in the past time I've been.
Oh, trust me,
with
there was
Blood
so
Moon.
many times where we were just like, if one of us
Fuck, we
leaves,
do.
Diablo would definitely be one of the perfect candidate to be
Yeah,
the
he
replacement.
seems like a perfect Demon Lord.
Yeah.
For at the meeting,
Yeah.
he did so good. Like you did so well explaining things. You knew when to get on topic, when we can get off topic, like fucking around. But that's all right though, because you did a
Yeah,
great
we
job.
are.
I could never do anything like that. I could never be a demon lord because therefore, again, 2%. I'm dumb. But that's all right though.
Hey, to be fully honest, like all humans in the world only use 3% of their brain anyway, so it's fine.
That is a good point. That is a good point.
That is a great point.
Valid. Anyways,
I'm
I
good.
spawned in my invention. It's in front of you, Shaggy.
Okay. All right.
I'll finish
So-
after we're done doing hers. I'll finish after we're doing hers.
All right. All
There
right.
you go.
So, what is this invention, by the way?
It is my sword that I use for the BM. It's for the. I don't know what Cerberus called it. He named it, so I don't know what it's called.
What is the name, Cerberus?
Hold on.
I don't
it's,
think he even
it's-
remembers.
it's on the top of my head. Hold on. It was like the Thorn of Ice or
Frost?
something like that.
Yeah, Thorn of Ice.
Thorn of Ice.
All right.
That sounds
If you want to,
Yeah.
I'll give it to you guys.
Because-
I
a
made
second.
that
I'm
on
gonna show the
screen
camera.
mode.
Because look at it, it's so fucking sharp. It looks like a thorn, and
I don't
kind
want
of
to
what the
touch
whole
it.
base.
I don't want to touch it. I'm going to stab myself.
You want me to touch it right now?
Actually, there's
gonna-
a small story behind this as well. I actually fixed it up to where it doesn't look so pointy and looks still, the blockiness didn't really affect it at all. I actually tried to fix it a little bit for her, but she didn't save it, so now it's still the original version as it was originally.
Sharp.
Yeah.
I tried to fix it.
You're gonna cut yourself.
The screen mode
Jesus.
as being a potato.
A potato.
Oh, I should probably put on my gloves then. There.
anyways,
Take a bye.
Oh, yeah, you gotta get the gloves. You gotta get the
Don't
gloves.
point it at me.
Gotta
Don't
get
point
the
it at
gloves.
me.
Yeah.
that sword
Yeah,
is
thank
made
you.
on screen mode originally.
It's so sharp. Just by looking at it, you'll cut yourself.
Say
Yeah,
that again?
Kinda
Wait,
makes
wait,
almost cut your
wait,
finger
wait,
off.
wait, what'd you say, Alexa? Wait, say it
I
again?
made that blade on screen mode originally.
I see that because I'm gonna be honest with you. I can't make anything. You're having too much fun with that, but that's all right. That's what we're supposed to have here. I cannot make a sword because therefore
Yeah.
I'm not good at creating things. I'm gonna be honest with you. If you Diablo, when we were in the ballroom, did you see the outfit that I had on, the spider thing? That's for BM, which I give credit for Telco, full credit because he was the one who helped me make it. Because I cannot because my dog got hold of my controllers and sometimes they glitch out, and I am not doing that shit. That is way too much a pain in the ass to do. So I pay my friends to do my stuff for me. But soon I'm gonna keep trying until I can afford. Until I can afford. You'll get paid after the show. Damn it, go sit down. Basically,
Boys,
bro. Go,
behave. You're all
sit.
pretty here.
Relax, you guys. Jesus, we're getting off topic again.
See, he's doing the really juicy things.
No, I'm doing my show inside the. I'm doing my job inside the show, even though we're outside of the group.
which I thank you for that. Because let's be honest, if you did not do that, we would be off talking.
He's
talking about
basically
stupidest
not
shit.
just the royal. He's not just the demon lord and royal advisor. Well, not royal advisor anymore. He's like the royal babysitter.
That's pretty much my job every
Honestly,
freaking day.
the truth.
That's pretty much my
God,
job
that
every
is
single fucking day.
Yeah, I
Because
don't
we
blame
would
you.
always
Well,
get
I
so
hope you have fun. I
distracted
hope you have fun,
by
Mike.
the most random
Besides
things. We would always get distracted by the most random things. Diablo would just come up to us and then say, "Look, that's enough."
We're getting off topic.
We would instantly start
actually,
shutting
this
up.
Actually, there's actually a good opportunity to continue my story about the whole thing then, because when they told me that, when they came to me for Demon Lord, they were like, you just proven yourself a lot, you made people realize what to do is wrong and all that kind of stuff. You did so much to where we can actually get shit done.
And you also did like figure out like timing for like the training, like the timing.
Yes, yes,
Yeah,
actually,
yeah, yeah.
yes.
For
I'm excited for it, by the way.
yes, actually, the training
Not-
does start. In which the don't worry about it. If you don't want to show up, then don't show up to the war room again.
No, it's I have to go to training, that's why.
I'm kidding. Calm down. And so the
We
trick
went
does
right.
actually. all depending on how in context you mean.
I'm getting in the
Anyway,
cooler. I need to cool myself off.
Alright,
Now, the training that we originally had in mind was, because we actually have a room 4 training for Blood Moon. There's different stages, tropical courses, a shooting range, there's a station where the alchemists and medic and healers can go. And then there's the fact that we can actually do sparring matches because there's a sparring arena there.
And there's
and
also a gun range as well.
Yeah.
I said a shooting. I
Because
said
we're,
shooting range. I said
we're
shooting range.
multi.
Oh, you
We're
did?
like
Oh, I'm
multi-
sorry.
Yes, I said shooting range.
We
well,
don't
I'm not
mind
gonna
what
be a
weapon you
swordsman.
use. It's just
I wanna-
whatever you feel comfortable with. As long as you're happy with what you use, we don't mind.
Yeah.
I
And
was
if you
thinking-
have
I was
skills that
thinking
you want to
about-
work on, we got it.
Speaking of actually training, since things is going well, might as well say that actually training Jays, which is actually okay with you guys. If it's
That's
okay.
fine.
Okay.
Yeah, it's alright with
So the training for Blood Moon will actually start weekends around 7 to 8. On Sundays, it will be from 8 to 9. That would be my time, though. I don't know what different time zones work for everybody else, but the Discord actually clarifies what days are going to be for the things.
Thanks to our dear
Um,
friend End Hunter
and-
again, who figured
yep.
it out really cleverly.
And Hunter is like
Except for
all
Australia.
stars.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and Hunter actually managed to figure out the exact times for us to do that big meeting that we had recently, just so we could
Except for
actually all show up at the
Australia.
same
Oh
time,
yeah.
because we needed to have that meeting.
Yeah,
Alright, creative and sexy.
And then, yeah, the training involves, of course, the obstacle courses, and then, of course, the shooting range, and then the alchemist and healers section. And then there will be certain aspects to where you wouldn't have to involve just those aspects, which since I will be overseeing the training as
Yeah, that, I was
Yeah,
actually
we
about
have
to,
our
I
own
was about to
little
ask
roles.
about
As
that.
Demon Lord.
Yeah, I was actually
Yeah,
gonna ask
the-
about that. Go ahead, you go ahead.
No,
Yes.
you're asking.
All right then. Basically, I was actually gonna ask you if you guys were gonna show up, like how all of you guys at the training. Is it gonna be all of you guys, or is it just gonna be one of you?
For the
No,
first
actually.
round-
Like one individual?
Well, for
like
me-
one for every trainer?
I would
Well-
try to get on, like, for the first few rounds, because honestly, I want to see how they all do well, because I'm the rule enforcer, and I also want to see how they do as a clan leader.
Then actually brings into my next thing I was going to say, which is actually the roles of the Demon Lords that I actually originally set up as advisor when I was, which was Lexine was going to be the basically the
enforcer.
the rule enforcer, which she would be the Discord leader, set everything up, would be the person to set up the rules as well. That way everybody knows and all that kind of stuff.
And
then server-
announcements.
and announcements, yes, which actually should be all three of our jobs, because it's our jobs to make sure that everybody knows. And then Cerberus was supposed to be in charge of recruitment. He would be.
I would be in charge of initiating the people who come in and take our test, which is a really simple test.
Poison?
It's just all, yeah, yeah. It's a simple test, because if you don't get the right one, you'll turn into a husk or die, basically.
Well,
Yeah,
actually,
basically-
Well, that's going to be changing soon, because I'm happy to say
Oh,
that
yeah, really?
we have
Really?
a ally that's working on a parkour puzzle map for us.
Oh, yeah. You were telling me about that.
Yes, Soko. So
Oh god, this is gonna be an easy
once
test
that map
then.
comes
Ooh.
out, we'll still be using the poison technique, but up until the parkour maps are done and dusted, that's when we'll start using. We will no longer.
Yeah.
be using
So
poison.
I'll have access to that room, so that way we'll be able to gain We'll
I
actually
recommend
be
you
able
talk
see-
to Sarko about that one, Cerberus.
Yeah. I'll make sure to do that. But
Anyway,
yeah, I watch
and
over the
then-
room. I'm sorry.
Good, you're good. Yeah, that's what he does. And that went into a whole spiel. It's we get off
It's a
topic
problem
really
with
too,
us.
which I'm trying to correct with
Go
you
ahead.
two.
Well, go ahead. By the way,
Sorry.
go
I
ahead.
think that was gonna
Hey,
happen soon.
Yeah, well, yeah,
This
well,
is
guys-
your practice, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
No.
That
Well,
laugh.
well, hold on. Go ahead, Diablo. Go ahead and go
As
ahead.
new Demon Lord, my job is now to actually watch over the training and oversee certain aspects of anything that the trainers will actually need to get things rolling as well, which actually for the first training I will actually do myself, and that way the trainers know exactly what exactly they should do as well,
Mhm.
for when they do it as at the same time.
Mhm.
So when everything goes down to where it should be, then trainers will take it from there.
Okay. So is it only?
But
Are you the
obviously,
only
like
one?
Diablo will make sure he overwatches it just in case the trainers
Yeah.
do like mess
Along
up
with
on
the
anything or anything like
warlords,
that.
of course, and torturers.
Yes.
Gotcha. So basically, are you gonna? Is it only you that's gonna be training, or are you gonna have like royal guards be able to train other people, or does it have to be only you to be the one training the people?
Oh,
No,
don't
no, no.
worry.
No. That wouldn't be that wouldn't be the case. There will be certain trainers, like Lexine said. There would be the torturers, which are the leaders of the squadrons for the Legion
Oh yeah, you
and
said
the
that at the
army.
meeting. Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
the warlords, which would be Nikolai and somebody else.
Has?
But yes. Has and Nikolai are the warlords, which they will actually do training for them as well. But I will be doing the first training session this coming weekend on Saturday and Sunday myself. That way they know exactly what to go for and what the ideas would be to actually
I'll also
do what
be
needs to be done.
overseeing it as well.
Mm-hmm. All right then. Well, let's get a little bit back on topic about the invention. Lexine, you want to show us your next invention, actually?
Oh, right, the next invention. Alright,
We'll
this is the
do,
one
like,
that
30
is
for
gonna
him.
be context.
Yeah.
So, this is the form that most demon the people within our people see us in. Wait, the lag.
Oh, you're good.
Oh,
Oh
let me
yeah,
just
your
pop it on.
your outfit. Yes.
Oh, now
Let me just pop
that
it
looks.
on.
No, you're good. You're good. I like how you're like have to be really tiny to go through the square. Like. Okay.
Wait,
Yeah.
I think it's because of the lighting, but you're like really blue
I
right now.
yeah, I actually
You're
want to clarify.
hella bright.
Yeah, I want to
Yeah.
actually clarify
Sorry.
something real quickly.
You're very
fine.
bright.
You're fine.
Telco, you're supposed to be a host, and you're fucking around.
Pretty much.
He turns around.
Pretty much
That is
like it happens inside the blood room.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
But, hey.
yeah, this is my costume.
You want to go ahead and go in front of the camera if you want to.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
I'm not
yeah,
sure if
in
I
front
can
of
see.
the Telco camera.
Fashion
Telco's
show.
camera. Ah.
Fashion
Hello,
show.
Yeah,
YouTube.
screen.
Look at me, I'm very pretty.
Like how I told you
Yeah,
when I
so-
first saw you. You're fucking terrifying. You scare me sometimes.
I'm still going to be terrifying to the end of days.
What do you think
Yeah,
right now is terrifying?
Calm down a
So,
little bit, buddy. I think
yeah,
you.
this
no,
is
no
what
more. No more.
people
no
No,
more
usually see
balls.
me.
no, give it back, give it back.
Can you two
Alright.
relax?
It's called.
I won't bite, darling.
It's called.
I highly fucking
Curious
doubt that.
more.
Highly
Curious
fucking
Gears
doubt
more.
that bite mark. That bite little thing you said. No. All right. Well, Scene, how long did it take you to make that outfit?
At the start, I was literally working on the ears. Like, the ears were the longest to do, because I had to come up with a base. Like, these ears are my design. Everything else was from the furry import, the Build-A-Fur thing.
Oh,
Build-
no,
Build-A-Fur.
Build-A-Fur, yes, that's what Wolf was talking about on the last podcast.
Yeah,
actually, she was
yeah.
talking about how
Which
she made
I
the
will
costume.
also give credit to
You
End
need
for
to go to
helping
Build-A-Fur.
and Build-A-Fur to helping me make this, because like End provided the gem and rib cage that you see on my chest and stomach here.
Which that's not even the original one. The original one was a lot more plain than it is now.
Lot more simpler, but then I decided like, nah, this ain't enough.
So you wanted to add a little bit like extra details to it, basically.
If Cerberus shows his, then I can show my last invention.
Yeah. After
Mr.
she's done talking about
Thunderthighs.
that, shut up.
Well,
Wow,
by the way,
okay.
I want to say I like the outfit. It looks so good, by the way.
And it actually kind of
I'm-
fits with the sword as well, too.
If I
Yeah,
made
yeah,
that, I would be very.
Yeah, now I see that. That actually looks hella badass.
Yeah. Hold
By
on,
the way,
let me just, get in
whoever's
position.
watching this, don't fuck with her. She'll fuck you up, alright?
Yeah, don't fuck
She
with
will
her.
fuck you up.
See,
Don't-
yeah,
don't-
yeah, you
don't-
don't want to mess with me with this sword, huh? You don't want to screw me. Hmm?
Yeah.
Mm.
I
Yeah.
guess you can say she's flexing with a sword and an outfit.
Oh god.
every 14-year-old at school, basically, right there. Right there. Every 14-year-old at school.
So, Shaggy,
Alright.
any other
What's wrong with
questions
this
about
current
my
generation of
costume?
kids?
Well, actually, that is actually a good topic we can actually start a little bit of talking about. What is up with
Well,
kids
actually,
these days?
how about we
Oh my fucking god,
finish
we are
with
not,
the-
We were
we are
like,
not doing
okay,
this.
okay.
We're not doing this.
Yes,
We
we
are
are.
not
Yes, we
doing
are.
this.
Well,
No.
actually,
No.
all I
We'll
gotta
talk
say,
it about, we'll talk
hold on,
about
hold
it
on,
with someone else.
all I gotta say is, don't act like you're so cool and everything. Act yourself. Be yourself. Show how you truly are. Like,
Yeah,
let's say I could act like I'm really nice right now, but when I'm off the game, I could be like some complete jackass to anyone I
You are.
see. Hey,
You are.
Well, with me
What?
in real life and in game, I don't
hey,
change.
go back.
I'm the same person
Back,
if
go.
you meet me in real life.
But yeah, let's be honest though. I come here on this game to relieve stress for problems in real life and work problems and family problems.
Yeah.
But that's why I like this game too. You meet new people. You meet people that are going just like how you're going. For example, let's say I lost a family member. Not to make anyone upset.
Oh,
I come here, talk
I know
to you
that
about it.
pain.
I know it's a horrible pain, but you gotta live through it. You can't stop it from happening. You just gotta keep
Yeah.
your head up and just keep going. Moving on up. I'm kidding. Oh man. So yeah,
Also,
basically,
I don't know if you noticed this, but there's a mark on my arm. This is
I
for the
noticed
mark
that.
of
Yeah, I noticed.
the mark of death, basically.
No,
The
that's a mark of
not
pain.
the death, it's Cain.
mark of
There's a
pain.
difference.
Okay.
Yeah, it is
Basi-
painful.
That's all I gotta say about kids these days.
Yeah.
You
Pretty
guys
much,
having like
okay.
are you guys having a connection over here? Shut up, you. Because all I hear is static over both of you at the same time. I was like, what the hell are you
Oh,
guys doing?
am I static?
A little bit.
He is.
No, it's
He
not.
is.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
No, you're good. No, you can't help it.
Anyway.
But Cerberus, that is what you sound
Yeah,
like
anyway.
sometimes.
Anyway, if you want to, Cerberus. Sorry, I can never get anyone's name correctly. If you want to, you can. Cerberus, thank you. If you want to, go and spawn your invention in to help hers. If like how she said earlier, you guys want to both
Yeah.
spawn in together?
Hold on.
He knows
Get the
exactly
toxic
which one
one.
I'm asking
One.
for, right?
Are you talking about
Hopefully,
the most recent one, or are you talking about the very
Not,
first
not,
one?
not.
Well,
not
Cerberus,
the-
do
I
your
want your
uniform as
newest
well. That
form.
way they can see what you look
your
like too.
new,
We forgot to
I
ask
want
about
your
their first
newest
invention.
demon form, you twat.
Okay. Jesus fucking Christ.
And then I can spawn my third costume, which is
Just
good.
text me on Discord.
Okay. Jesus Christ.
But yeah, crap. I don't know. I just had a brain fart. I had the perfect question. It just went out of the window. Oh, I couldn't call it that. That would be badass, but that's alright.
I
That's you guys can viewer discretion is advised for what you're about to see.
This is a mature
Come
episode
on
for
up,
a reason.
brother.
This is
You're about to see hell.
Come
Come on in.
Let's see
Come
that.
on in, Service.
an episode.
Hello there.
Did you just
Okay.
did you just bow to the camera?
Hello
Like,
there.
thank you.
Oh,
Alright, so
this is
Yes.
this,
killing the demon wars, guy.
this is my costume that I wear for most of the meetings or RPs that we have inside the Blood Moon War Room, which is
Mhm.
literally where we spend most of our time.
Mhm.
Yep.
This is actually like the most recent form that I have. I have another version of it, which is like the very, very first one, which
Yeah, which I
tight.
Which is
helped
your
with.
original, which actually Cerberus, you should actually show that one too, 'cause that way people
Yeah,
know
go
what
ahead,
actually.
go ahead,
Oh,
Service.
I could
Spawn on
show-
that one. Spawn on that one. You
I
want
could
to?
also
have
show
nothing.
off my.
Yeah, we
I
do.
could also do
we
my
do.
small one if you like, because that's a.
Go
thing.
ahead.
Yeah,
Go
yeah.
ahead. We
yeah,
have a
give
lot
me
of
a
time to
second.
kill.
Okay.
We have a
A
lot
lot
of
of
time to
time.
kill.
Wait,
Oh, my.
Maxine, do you want me to delete your sword so we can actually have more space?
Yeah,
no,
I got
it's
it.
fine. We have like 40 space, but okay, it's fine.
That's what everyone
Extra
do.
space
No, it's
is
alright.
necessary.
Yeah, A.
Okay.
Space
I might
matters.
just
Space matters.
take this over here behind the camera.
Holy
Because
shit!
really-
I forgot
That's his
about
ori-
that.
Yeah, that's
Mama
his
Made
Oh
It.
my
original.
god.
Was that the one that? Wait, which one did you wear at the meeting? Was it that one you have on? That one.
It was that one.
was
The one I'm
the-
wearing right now.
The one
Oh,
that
okay.
he has on is the one that you wore at the meeting, but that is
Okay, so
his
a little bit of
original.
context for this one. This is actually the very like the very
Holy
first version
shit.
of my costume. Like I was like actually really fucking tired when I was making this. It was like 5 in the morning or something like that for me, and Lexine
When
was
you have a lot of time to
pretty
kill.
much
I don't know if
Okay,
that
here's
game.
the
we
lag.
I don't
pretty
know.
much time
Are
to
we about to
kill.
have some? Are we about to have some spotlights? Yeah, we gotta have this fashion show. Give me we got a minute, bud. We gotta have this fashion show. We gotta flex with
That
this.
was a propose!
Well, there we
Yes.
go. There we
you
go.
go. There you go.
And this
Now
is
you
the
go.
original me.
Show it on.
Yo,
Show-
it's-
Dang, you guys actually look
This
like
is the
We're
brother
gonna
and
have a red
sister.
carpet over here. That's what I need to
Pretty
do.
much.
Oh, Cerberus,
that was
Cerberus,
actually one of the
your
like
your outfit showing over
I
your
think that was
pelvis right
actually
there.
one of the original ideas we had, but we just figured like, you know what, we
Yeah.
just met in like in her realm in the RP. This
Which
is
was
the
called the
original form.
Empty Hollow.
Cerberus, your
Yeah, so
costume shows
this is
here.
the
Cerberus,
very
Cerberus,
first form that I ever
Cerberus,
had.
Cerberus,
I had
Cerberus.
wings. I wasn't even
And everyone can see your
gold.
face and your mouth.
Phantom.
Yeah.
Phantom.
Yeah, like it was just like it was so bad, and I didn't
Hey,
even realize
hey,
it back then.
hey,
But now
Cerberus.
now that I look at it, I was like, I wasn't really thinking much. 'Cause I was just like,
Cerberus.
like-
Cerberus.
what?
Your outfit. Your
Your
outfit.
she's
Your
so
outfit
big.
is
Your
showing.
costume outside of your costume is showing.
Yeah. That's another thing.
He's over here.
That's another
I'm not
thing. Like,
kidding you.
Let me just show you real quick.
Yeah, basically, yeah, we literally were just like.
This is what you look like.
Cerberus.
Yeah. I know that.
Yeah,
Like-
yeah, no.
Like I was just like I wanted to go with like a whole neon white, but when we were inside the empty hollow, it was so bright, so I had to re-edit it and,
And
made
it
it
burned
more.
my eyes.
But, hey,
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie
so-
to you. I'm not gonna lie to you. That it looks really good. But you guys look like
Yeah,
brother
but-
and sister. I'm not gonna lie. Like literally.
NGO.
You would go from having 2 horns,
Is
and
it
then go,
Freddy?
like I've had one pair of horns, and then I go from 2 horns and wings. It's crazy.
Mine's
Yeah,
gonna
but
be a
her
little
horns-
different because
not her
mine's
horns, her
nothing compared to
fucking
these
wings
two.
keep on hitting me in
Oh,
the face
I know
every
what
time
you
we're
mean.
sitting next to each other in the
You'll
war
see, you'll
room.
see.
Yeah, but when you're in your form, in this form, your wings kept hitting
Kids,
me. I was
stop
like, you know what? I'm
fighting.
gonna hit you
I
with
swear to God, if you
violence.
Yeah, see,
Damn,
so that's another one.
I swear to God, if you two young little bastards don't stop, I'm gonna beat you with a belt tonight. God damn it, you understand me, boy? You understand
So
me?
that's why
Shaggy.
Yeah, like the
that's
Yeah,
one of the
go,
reasons
go,
why
go,
I
go.
decided to go with something else. So
Trouble.
I took off the wings and I gave myself like this like rune that floats on my back and including on my
Yeah.
hands. Well,
There you go.
just to show that like
White.
which I
Alright,
was.
so now since we have
Yeah.
context of what our costumes look like, I can finally reveal my final thing. And so
Your final form? Is that what you're about to
Yeah,
say?
well, it's
Shut
not
up,
final
Shaggy.
form. It's more of a. Should we just show them? Should
Go
we just
ahead.
show
Yeah,
them?
yeah.
Okay.
We'll just show them.
Alright.
Who's gonna wear it? Me or you?
Right?
Let's milk that cow real quick.
Should I wear it or should you wear it?
I'm gonna
Why
wear
don't you
it
just
because
spawn
I'm
it
the
in?
one who's
Why don't-
currently, naked.
You know,
Oh, yeah,
while we're
yeah,
waiting,
okay.
I actually want to introduce someone that's actually in this room right now. He wants to, we're going to let him talk for a minute. Come on over, Husker. Come on over. I want to actually introduce you.
can I introduce role if you introduce him, like if you introduce Moon.
Go ahead.
Okay. No, you introduce him. I was gonna use his role in Blood Moon.
Oh, never mind. Well, everybody, I want you to welcome Husker. All right, because he is a.
Hey.
I actually never really got to meet this guy till actually 2 days ago during me, if I'm correct. I'm not gonna lie to you,
Yeah.
Husker. You seem like a very nice guy. I'm not gonna
You're
lie.
chill,
and
bro.
you're
I don't
actually really
mind.
chill. And I actually want
Wait,
to. I hope to
Cerberus,
see
can
you in
you
the
have a little
future.
bit?
Actually, that's fucking
here.
terrifying and apparently creatable here, boys.
I'm going
That wasn't
to
me.
go over there
That
now.
wasn't me.
I'm going to go over there now.
No, you're
Uh,
good. No, you're fine.
You're good,
I'm
Husker.
fine
You're
with.
good.
I'm fine with
You're
everyone.
fine. You
here.
can stay.
I'm
You
fine
can
with.
stay. You can stay.
Yeah. Well, basically,
I'll
We
if
can
I'm
we can
correct,
get another
Husker-
chair for you.
Yeah,
No,
I'm
I'll
actually.
I'll stand here. I'll stand here. I'll stand. Don't spawn in a chair. I'll stand.
No. It's
Well,
fine, it's
actually,
fine.
while we're here, Husker, I think Diablo, you have something to tell him.
Oh yes. To everybody who's watching, Husker is actually.
Wait, I can't hear him.
That sucks to be you, buddy. Wait till the video.
So okay. Husker is actually the actually head assassin assassin for Blood Moon. He oversees all the assassins and trains them and all that kind of stuff. And
Oh,
why is
no.
everybody fucking coming?
That's not us.
Hold on, hold
That's
on.
That's
none
not.
of us.
That wasn't me.
Snowball,
That wasn't me.
creative, stops inviting people.
Okay, why is my daughter here?
I don't know you, but...
Cut the commercial real quick.
You know what? We're having our own little meetup.
No,
Basically.
this
I
is
know. I know.
Just-
No, I got you.
just
No,
let-
I know. You're good. Don't say anything. You're on the last show. I still fucking hate you for putting that photo on my back. Well, fucking go after you.
I put the photo on
I'm
your
fucking
back.
after you.
Anyway, chill. Relax. We're on camera right now. Are you serious?
Dumbass!
We're on camera right now. Are you serious?